Majula.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Let's start over. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to You Have a Friend in Majula. It's me, Dia, and I'm here with Derby, and I'm also here with our co-host, Trevor Strunk. Trevor.
Hey, Dia. Hey, Derby. Hi, audience.
Did you just call her Derby?
No, I called her Derby.
Okay, good.
Why would I call her that? That is the name of a My Little Pony. I know this because of my daughter.
We are seriously getting that bloom of fighting right now. Look at that, Derby. You are fluorescent white.
That's that's quite a lens flare. That's something.
Yeah. It's really funny
because eat your heart out.
People really I've bumped the gamma on this because this game can get quite dark, and when that gets compressed by YouTube, it ends up looking like that one like penultimate episode of Game of Thrones.
I know which one you mean.
Yeah, we all know that one because there were like 5,000 articles about it. So I've got the gamma boosted, like everyone does who plays this game. And like people really complain about, oh, they changed the lighting engine from Dark Souls to OG, and it's fine. It's fine. The game looks great. The Majula looks like fucking Majula.
We spent the last episode just like
marveling
about how
and wandering. Yeah,
Majula is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to complain about. Basically,
like, come on, you got the fluid glass C. That's all you need.
Really, honestly, I will say the first time I played through this, I didn't even really notice the fluid glass C. It's such an understated touch.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. I actually so I damaged my left index finger.
Oh no!
I reached down to pick up a card off of the ground, and it was like a business card. And the cardstock hit me right at the right angle where the pointed edge of the cardstock went underneath my fingernail into the nail bed, and this finger is just completely just fucked. So
man.
I'm like, is my controls gonna work so good?
Well, I have a lot of faith.
I forgot you could use the staff as a beat stick in your second hand.
See, there you go.
I don't know if that's parrying or not.
The game's got you hooked up here.
Yeah, it really does. Okay, so last time we wandered around Majula. We arrived in Drang Lake. We went through a giant fucking Charybdis. There were some demonic lightning bugs. We ended up in Drang Lake.
Demonic lightning bugs.
Well, we ended up in the things betwixt. And there we were kind of formless and without real... Well, we weren't formless. We were without real identity.
And here we are in Kingsfield 4, and also the first zone of Demon Souls.
Yeah. I like this structure. This is a weird structure. Also, I like that... I do like that there is a lack of shadow in Dark Souls 2. When you go into this kind of space, and here it just becomes very flatly lit, and I know people think that's ugly and bad and weird. I think it's fascinating because it is kind of ugly and bad and weird. It doesn't really make sense when you compare it to Dark Souls 1, especially. It's it's strange, it's jarring.
It's quite a bit uglier on purpose.
Forest. Yeah, no, and it definitely feels that way. It feels much more like a choice.
I joke, but it really does kind of it recalls some of those Kingsfield feelings. I haven't played the games, I've just looked at them, but it recalls some of that dungeon crawling monotony in a good way.
Just Derby's face. Derby. Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah. Gotta pull this lever here. So we did Majula. We went through the things betwixt. We talked to some old retired firekeepers. Completely lost the word there. And then we realized that we were Derby. And Derby is a sorcerer. Derby is, like I said, a palimpsest. We talked about palimpsests a lot, didn't we?
We did. If you want to know what a palimpsest is, definitely check out the last episode because we break that down pretty well, I think.
Yeah, it really almost kind of forms the basis for where we're going to be talking about for the next like 30 episodes. So watch that one.
We catch up on that.
We covered a lot in the first episode. So here's this weird. I love this structure because this is like very Kingsfield. This is very Dungeons and Dragons, like your first like published adventure kind of deal. So it's like, okay, we went to this weird dilapidated town. There was a weird like kind of structure, like, archway, hallway, like kind of. We went through that. We pulled a lever, opened a door, and then
so much rushing water.
Then it opens up into this big rushing water, like kind of cistern structure. It's like this weird cave with a rickety drawbridge and
second rickety drawbridge of the game.
Oh, it is. It is our second rickety drawbridge. So we're gonna go across it. Try jumping.
Yeah, there is something down there.
It's funny because there's a chest on that down there. Well, we can come over here. What's over here? Is there anything over here? Oh, there's some blood stains and there's a
what this guy does.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. I expect there's something on the other side of that door. My finely honed Dark Souls senses are telling me.
Oh, that guy fell down there. So there's a tunnel down there, and there's this like ramp down here, and everyone's dying here. So that guy just.
I gotta wonder why.
That guy just fell right off this. Derby did. Derby is sure-footed like a mountain goat.
Oh, I see. I was wondering how there could be a soul over there if you could fall off into that, but it is there's a.
Be wary of jumping off. Therefore, try up.
Yeah, okay.
That's not bad, but. So here we've got this rushing water, and we've got this chest. What's in the chest? Let's find out. Human effigy.
Ooh, a human effigy. All right.
We're getting a bunch of those. I'm going to actually just do one thing real fast. So, just quite loud with the rushing water. And we're going to be... so, we gotta get over there. Because we can see everyone has trouble when they just walk off.
Yeah. Seems like a bad choice. I guess... I mean, I could see why you'd want to. You could jump that, couldn't you?
But that's the thing is, we can jump. Dark Souls is a platformer. If you play it right.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow.
All right. Now let's see where does this take us. There's more water, more river, and then we're down here. And there's one of those rhino guys.
A Republican in name only.
What's over this way? Oh, look, and see, this is that ramp that we could have gone up here. I love like the very like oh god, there's a term for this. Well, nope. This guy followed us.
Get out of here!
Carve him up, Derby.
That guy has some troubling vibes, I gotta say.
Yeah, he really does. I miss the ragdolling from Dark Souls remastered. The Havoc bodies is really good.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
but it's fine that they just fall and stay where they lay. That's fine. Okay, so there's one of these guys again. I guess we're gonna have to kill him.
Yeah,
He's gonna be mad that we are throwing bullshit lightning at him, or not even lightning. Oh, he's backing away. Hey, buddy. Oh yeah, you don't want to come here, but guess what? I don't care.
Oh, this hippo guy's not going to be happy until he's dead. Oh, no! Oh, no! He's so strong.
There we go.
Oh, those things
we
are so
killed him
strong.
with a little bit of valor.
Just a little.
Oh, hang on. We got
an end terror.
We got a soul, and we got...
That's a good drop. A soul of a proud knight.
Yeah, it's not bad. And he had 1,000 souls on him, too. I forgot. We got to add this to our...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's have our Estus flask.
Yeah.
Oh, you replace it. Oh, okay, I see.
I wanted it first.
I thought you just weren't going to use... I was like, wow, that's bold.
And then I'm going to put... I want to put my homeward bones up in here. Just because sometimes you got a homeward bone out of places and you just kind of want to.
Oh yeah.
Go right to it. So.
If you want to leave a place fast, it's like homeward bone is like when your parents say like, "Look, call me. I won't be mad. I just want to pick you up if you're in trouble."
Oh God. So, oh, there's another guy behind him.
Oh,
these guys.
Yeah, they freak me out because they look like they like I don't know. They look like more like they were human or like hunters or something. It's a very strange look.
It's interesting because like Dark Souls, because these are very like these are very kind of medieval soldier, appearance going on there, and like, Dark Souls 1, like, yeah, we get the hollows that like are in the Undead Burg, and they're clearly like guarding things, but these guys really feel like they're like going to war.
Right.
They have a much more martial approach rather than like a mall cop sort of vibe. And then this is interesting because here's our first bonfire outside of Majula, and it's only, it's not very far away. It's right here.
Yeah, feels like the game's getting easy for casuals. Just kidding. I don't think that.
It's really funny because people like I've been like kind of checking in, and then people have like a lot of people are now picking up Dark Souls 2. I don't know what the cultural zeitgeist.
It was this project.
Weirdly, I don't think it was, but
okay, well,
yeah,
agree to disagree.
I know, like some people specifically were like, "Oh yeah, I knew you were going to go do this, so I wanted to play through it first." Which I thought was, that was a cool thing. I'm like, man,
yeah,
you've never played this before, and you're doing it because of this video. Cool.
See, that's the power. When yeah, I don't actually know a good person to say would like, yeah, I don't have like a Scott McCloud for games.
Scott McCloud for games. Now, the sad thing is, like, keep burning through soul arrows. Like, but...
Hey, look, you gotta spend money to make money, Derby.
You do. So this is like this, like, I do appreciate kind of, like, when Dark Souls just really just taps into its Kingsfield roots.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, this really does have that, like, it doesn't feel like a Dark Souls game at this point. Like, this little riverbed, and there's too many enemies. Also, where the fuck did you come from?
Well, was he playing dead on you?
I don't know. No, it wasn't that guy. It was just some other guy from over there somewhere. Oh, whoa. I remember. I know who he is. There's a guy that's up here, and like he will eventually hop down the wall. Yeah, like
little industrious
he always gets me too. He's like, he was up here originally, and then he just like hops down, and then he comes after you. But like, so like we're already like, it's a much more aggressive game. Like, these dudes are chasing me. They're pursuing me.
We haven't even gotten. Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, let's talk about it.
And see, these guys
let's have a discussion.
They like play dead. They've got more human faces too, which is also
they do. I mean, they look almost. It's more human, but also more zombie. Mm-hmm. Like if that makes sense, where like it feels like, okay, we're looking at something that is very much like undead, as opposed to, like yeah, of course, like the stuff in Dark Souls, they were also undead, but it's like it's almost the Romero-y undead.
It is. It is more zombie in the kind of zombie sense of the word. Even kind of the way they rush at you. So we're at this field of this.
And there's a fog door. Oh, geez.
There's a fog door, yeah. But there's this big, weird. It's not even like, you can't even really call it a tree. It's like just a root structure, or like dead vines or something. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it is. It's like, I feel like the idea of a dead tree is something that's fairly, I wouldn't say unique, but like, I don't know, fairly compelling. It seems like that's something that is, if not particular to this iteration of Dark Souls, then like, pretty different from the other ones. Dead trees really were like you could find them in the Great Hollow, but otherwise no.
Yeah, and we've got these like embers that are all over the place, which is really interesting given all of this like, very flammable stuff around us.
Seems like a bad call, but you know what? Like, again, I just love the risk taking by the citizens of Tranklink.
But so one of the interesting things about this place is, in Dark Souls 2 vanilla, there is actually a knight who is resting kind of against that tree trunk, that big tree trunk, and he's not from this region, like this zone. He's the only one in the zone. Oh, well, waking up. Forgot about
Get him.
I think Derby just goes batshit with this dagger. I like the dagger. I'm kind of into the dagger.
Honestly, it's a great Derby weapon. Like, I gotta say, like, in terms of like being on brand.
Yeah, like it is clearly not the Zweihander, but at the same time, it does have a very Derby feel to it. You want to wake up?
I think like it feels blunter than it is.
It does, yeah. It feels. Oh, there we go.
Oh man.
Yeah, the backstabs in this are brutal. Because you always like kind of club them over the back of the head first.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't want them to not feel any pain.
Ooh, I'm actually getting weird slowdown. That's wild.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, what you were doing there was so impressive. The game wanted to keep watching. Whack.
All right, who else is coming after us?
I love this place. This is also one of the voice actors. I remember. I can't remember who it was, but one of the voice actors in this game like did a playthrough before it came out, and they were like, "I just love Dark Souls 2." Like, they were explaining it, and they were at this area, and just like the zombies kept coming up. He's like, "This is so cool! Like, look, they just keep coming at you." Like, anytime I watch it,
yeah, no, this is like a really fun section. So one of the other fun things is like, the broken straight sword is actually kind of an okay weapon.
What?
Yeah, see, so like compared to the dagger, 57 damage, 80.
Okay.
And it's actually like it's not like the hilt in Dark Souls 1. Like it's a fragment of a sword, but it's not bad.
Well, yeah, because that is an unusable weapon in Dark Souls 1. Like you can't.
Yeah. No, like
you can't even like kind of meme your way with that. Like it's
just you can't even like throw it at people.
It sucks.
Oh, there's a guy up there. Forgot about him. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Derby is just a killing machine.
She's on fire.
Yeah.
How many could there?
The one thing with this the broken sword is it does not have the critical backstab modifier.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Huh.
It does like the normal backstab, whereas the dagger has a like 25%, 15%, something like that. It's got a higher modifier for.
I mean, it's enough.
Can I hit this guy from here? Oh, it's on, motherfucker. Yeah, what do you think about that shit?
Take that.
Oh, yeah. Give me your souls from all the way up there. Fall down, fall down. Boom.
Boom. Oh,
beautiful. I love this game.
What's not to love?
Like, Dark Souls is such a great game. Like, Dark Souls has a very good sense of humor. Like, this... Yeah, like, see, like, that did not one-shot him with the backstab. Oh, watch out, Derbs.
Oh. Very vocal pain from Derbs there.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think is that finally all of them?
I think so.
Oh, no. Oh shit.
Oh no.
There we go.
Oh, nice. the vomit there was very
yeah.
It's a neat touch.
Oh no. He died with his face on that dude's ass.
Ah, yes.
All right. Got it. It's got to be all of them now.
What do we got here? Broken. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But normally, I think he's a knight. He's one of the hide knight. And you can get his sword, from what I remember.
Interesting.
Yeah, which like strength faith build in vanilla Dark Souls fucking rules.
Strength faith. That's a neat one.
I mean, that was what Derby was last time. Oh yeah, this guy comes down. You know. All right. But now there's a thing over there. However, will we get to it?
I'm so worried. I don't think we're going to be able to.
I don't know. I think we can make this jump. I have failed this jump so many times in my life. But I think let's go up here and get the thing up here first. So I don't have to come back this way. Because there's stuff up this way. If I remember correctly.
Oh, there's got to be.
There's got to be something.
And not just whatever his name is from the DLC, like Ladderman, whatever, Michael.
Ladderman Michael. Life gem. I like that there's this sword here and we can't pick it up.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's a good like mockery of the player. Like, oh yeah, you probably would want this, wouldn't you?
But then like here's a dead body with something on it, with a short sword on it, and the soul of a lost undead.
It's not the same.
What's the short sword like? Oh, we also have the Morning Star. I forgot we have the Morning Star. I don't have the strength to wield the Morning Star, which makes sense. It's kind of a big, heavy looking thing.
You'll get there.
I don't have the stats for this yet either, do I? No.
Wow.
Need dex.
Hey. Oh, you need more dex. Okay.
Yeah. Longer than a dagger, but still lightweight. Widely used as it requires no particular strength. A reasonable choice that will suffice in many situations, but not the thing to take along if you expect to face any serious challenge.
Okay. Well, at least they're being honest.
Yeah. Has only a modest attack and short reach, but can be jabbed in rapid succession with a powerful critical attack. This is a potent weapon in the hands of the capable. So that's the dagger there. Oh, that's right. It does like 50 does like 50% more damage.
Would we call Derby the capable?
I think Derby is the capable.
She's supposed to save this world, so I think if anyone is the capable.
It's true.
And she's a blue sentinel now, so.
No, we are under the watch of the blue sentinels.
Oh,
that's an important distinction. Because we entered this covenant with the coward.
I love it. I love that guy and how upset he is in this game. Like not.
Yeah, he's like so much more than crestfallen.
I don't even know how to describe what else he is, but yeah, he's like he really is like, I don't know, just a sad man.
Okay, I think we just jump. There we go. Made
it. Nice! You nailed it.
Yeah. And we got some throwing knives. We got a soul we can eat, which is good because we're gonna want to munch those souls at some point.
Oh yeah.
Get some sick levels.
I mean, naturally, right?
Fast climbing Derby. All right.
I think fast climbing is maybe my favorite addition in this game.
Yeah. Oh, up here, kind of over there. There's a big fire, kind of a blockade. So yeah, we're like kind of making our way through this weird forest structure, and now there's a fog gate doing some like horrible goatsy thing.
It is.
Like it is.
It's that's a shame.
We're gonna enter the mist, and then we're gonna go down this weird tunnel. And this is again, we get more of this like, you know, these overgrowth of roots Like, in Trevor, are you familiar with the term root bound?
Root bound? No, I'm not
Okay,
actually.
root binding. Being root bound is a term from kind of horticulture, and it is when a plant has its roots have grown so extensively in the shape of the pot that it can't grow anymore. Like it is just grown roots and roots and roots and roots and roots. And like if you've pulled a plant out before, and the roots have wrapped around this in kind of this shape.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, they'll hold their shape of the thing. That is
Oh,
of the container.
fascinating.
That is root bound. Some plants like it. Some plants really don't. And
who's to say what kind of plant Derby is?
It's true. What kind of plant is Derby? Trio ahead. I like these skeletons that are stuck.
That is a fun trio. I like them. Best friends forever. I like the skeleton who's laying the wrong way.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
These guys are good.
So some plants like being root bound. Is that true? That's
some
interesting.
Plants like it. It's like they like being cozy. And some don't mind it, and some just really do not like it at all.
You're quite a horticulturalist. I'm to understand.
It is entirely because of my partner. I love that guy went the wrong way. He went to go look for me.
Now that's AI.
That was great. He totally he was like, well, they were right here a minute ago, and then fucked him up. Oh no, this is the fun trio.
I don't know. I think that's up to interpretation.
I think that's so
a fun
too.
Trio?
You could see him from behind. That's a good skeleton.
That's a really good skeleton.
That is a great skeleton.
I like that they weren't too like, oh, how do we make this anatomy perfect on the neck or anything? Like that neck's way too long, but it's so much better as a result.
Maybe that person just has a long neck, Trevor. Maybe your neck is just short.
It's possible.
It is possible.
It's very possible. I'm gonna think about that.
Treasure ahead, by the way. Visions of Hollow.
Wow.
Yeah, we're making poetry in this.
That's quite a sign.
Let's see, this guy's over here. Anything over that way? There's another guy. He's being sneaky over there too. Everyone's trying to be sneaky over here.
Oh,
Derby could be sneaky.
Poor guy. Oh.
It's okay. He'll come back. They all come back.
They all come back. It's true.
There's like this weird crypt mold.
It's really like the settings in this area and in the game in general are just so like wet and damp.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate that a lot. It's a very uncomfortable feeling.
All right.
Well, what's in that door?
So we're gonna actually try something here in inventory, because one of the things that we can do, and one of the things I need to do, is wait. Do we get the binocular? Oh wait, no, that's right. In this one, they're different. In this one, they're a weapon.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird that way. But that means you can do shit like this, where
oh, neat.
I can probably hit this guy's shoulder. Like, nope, wrong button. Let's see. So that's probably about right.
I would think that's pretty much dead center.
Oh, missed. There we go. Oh shit!
Oh no! Spider Knight.
Oh. Oh.
Yikes.
All right, damn.
This guy's serious.
Oh. Oh, that's right, because it's in this.
It doesn't.
In this game,
weapons degrade in this game.
Yeah, the durability matters. So this guy's in danger of being broken. What's my durability? 1 out of 40.
Oh, see, that is, that's.
But that's okay.
I think that's probably fair. It is dangerous.
I got another one. This is such a like liar head. Okay.
So maybe my favorite. I mean, of course, Good Luck Skeleton. Or I think that's not right, but you know what I mean. But Liar Ahead probably second to that is my favorite.
Beware your plunging attack. What's going on here?
It just seems like good advice.
Dope. Yeah, that person got plunging attacked all right.
They just ignored the advice. That wasn't smart.
Oh shit. Oh, he's shooting arrows. So there's Mr. Plunging Attack up there, and there's Mr. Arrows over there.
So betwixt the both you see.
Boom. Fuck you, buddy.
This is a pretty high level little trap for this early on in
it really
Dark
it's
Souls
yeah,
game.
this is like, you know. So that guy's up there. Let's see if I can try and get him. Oh, haha. Come on down. Come down. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Derby's a killer.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are
cool. It's very foolish to mess with Derby.
Derby only has one soul arrow left.
Derby. Derby. Oh. See, that's why you never bet against Derby. What just happened to me right there?
What's up here? Anyone else want to start shit with Derby? Oh, who's starting shit with Derby? Oh, it's over there. That asshole. A buckler.
Yeah, buckler.
Don't shoot me in the back, you dickweed.
Wouldn't happen if you had a buckler on your back.
I do appreciate that the shield, if you wear the shield on your back, it doesn't stop you from taking back damage, but I feel like it should.
That's what, that was like the one extremely, I want to say there were more things, but I'm having a hard time thinking of them. It was one of the really extremely charming things about PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds when I played that briefly was if you equipped a pot on your back, if someone shot you and hit the pot, it wouldn't hurt you.
That's really funny. I didn't know that.
I like that. That was a sweet little detail.
I never got around to playing PUBG.
You didn't miss a lot, I'll be honest.
I watched Cameron Tenzelman made some great little short films. Oh, shit. I like how you look at it like, you're like, what do you mean? Why there's no more left in the tank? Like, but no,
Cameron seems like the exact right person to make some short films about PUBG, in fairness.
Yeah, no, and they were good. Like, they were very entertaining. A witching urn on this guy.
What is that?
We'll find out in a minute. Look at this. This is weird platform we can't get to. There's another chest-high wall.
Snowing? Is it snowing or is that ash of
that's
bodies?
ember. Those are embers.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
but it's so close to Christmas. It has to be snow.
Try jog. Can't take this. Oh, so there's a weird place down there we can explore, but there's also this door over here, and I want to go through the intricate doorway because I know what's behind it. And what's behind it is another bonfire. That's
all right.
The thing that Dark Souls 2 is it gives you a lot of bonfires. Many people complained about this, but also I kind of like it because sometimes having a waypoint that you can return to that's closer to where you want to be is useful.
Well, absolutely. I think it's an irritating thing to complain about because ultimately, I mean, I get that it hurts the challenge on some level, but like, what's the real problem with that? I guess like nothing in this game is particularly, it doesn't feel like disjointed to me, like in the way that a lot of fast travel ends up feeling. It's still connected.
Yeah. No, I guess my thing with the many bonfires is this game does draw a lot more from Demon Souls in this regard. You know, like it is much more of a spoked system.
Sure.
Hub and spoke. But the spokes themselves are longer and more involved than like Demon Souls tends to be.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I love Demon Souls, but Demon Souls is much more sort of like point to point to point to point. This game is a lot more complicated than that.
Yeah, and so since these areas are larger and more complicated, and require kind of multiple circuitous paths through each individual section, um, I think it makes more sense to have the multiple bonfires, and like it doesn't bother me. There is a case to be made for the only bonfire is in Majula. You know, like there's like that. Like
Yeah.
you could make that case, but that's a very different game.
I do like the idea of the only bonfire being in Majula.
Right? It's kind of an interesting thought, but you have to then structure the game around that the way that like Demon Souls does. Like Demon Souls is structured around you will not have a bonfire. When you do like 1, 2, it's just gonna be a run down that bridge.
Right. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're never getting away from it.
Cough there. All right. So here we are here. Let's actually let's eat some souls.
Yeah, I'm excited. How high do we think we can get Derby?
I don't know. Because there's also this weird person over in the corner over here that I've neglected to mention until just now. All right, so we get 7,017 souls. That's not bad. Let's see what's going on here.
Buy something, anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
Very much a you should be in the poison area style NPC.
Really, like you know, like very like kind of drawing on the trash woman from Labyrinth.
Yes, definitely.
You know, significantly scaled down. This is much more of like she's got like a like an old time like ramen cart on her back almost. You know, carrying her carrying her shop with her rather than the accumulation of trash, but like
it's like a little turtle.
Yeah, she is like a little turtle in that way. Look at her fingers.
I've never even looked at them before.
Right?
I mean, she's certainly hollow.
I also never noticed that she's got like this aura of like just kind of, you know, this like smoky like black like fuming, maybe it's magic, maybe it's I don't even know what, maybe it's curse.
Yeah, I mean,
off of her hands.
It almost looks like it's like a Charles Schultz, like you know, this is shorthand for smelling bad or something like that kind of thing. Just gave her stink lines for some reason.
So she's got some kind of bad aura, and she's got kind of those like long, fucked up tree-like, root-like fingers. So clearly not doing the best. Clearly kind of hollow.
I mean, she's trying.
Oh, there's her face.
Oh, yeah, well, she doesn't look that. I mean, she's hollow, but her face just kind of looks like an older person.
And actually, those look more like fingernails now that I'm looking more closely. Yeah, those are fingernails.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's interesting that they are distinctly fingernails, too. That's cool.
Really, really fascinating. Whenever we get more detail in her card. Look at the little bell.
There's a bell.
Yeah, okay. This is her little, like, she's carrying her shop with her. I fell really down a hole not too long ago, and there's a little lamp. I love the little detail of the little lamp and the little bell. That's like
beautiful.
My favorite thing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I fell down deep down a well of watching YouTube videos of like old timey, just like old guys like with ramen, like street ramen carts, and just like there's just like Japanese YouTube is like all about posting videos like of them like going in and buying ramen from street vendor dudes who like awesome. Like carry their ramen carts like basically on their backs. It's like
it's essentially like the perfect thing that you could do with YouTube.
Like it really kind of is. Like just like couldn't sleep on the couch just watching them on my phone or whatever, even just like good times.
Now, is it do the do these vendors, like, is it something that like they go and they enjoy the ramen, or is it just purely a like, okay, we're gonna do like tourism of like a cultural thing?
No, it's like a lot of them. It's just kind of like guys just like who happen to have like cameras in their town and just like they're like, oh hey, there's the ramen guy. I'm gonna get some ramen. Let's film it.
Right. Wow.
And like guy just
Cool.
like pops like the truck off like the cart off his shoulders and like opens it up, makes ramen. They eat the ramen and then guy moseys back along.
That's really interesting.
So she's got stuff to sell that we could buy from her. It's a traveling merchant hat. There's a whole traveling merchant outfit. The hat is interesting because it has an effect. It raises item discovery. Yeah, hat worn by merchants from Lanafear. So we get a new far off place, a new proper noun. So hat worn by merchants from Lanafear, where blue represents knowledge. Wearing this increases item discovery. Lanafear is.
We all have that one friend from Lanafear.
Right? Lanafear is the farthest land to the south and follows a strict edict of isolationism. The rare visitor from Lanafear is always a little odd. So, we again, we get more little weird details about the world.
It sounds like that one NPC in Dark Souls 1 who's clearly Welsh. The Aishavai guy.
Yeah. So this is interesting. The coat worn by merchants from Lanafear, the eagle, is normally a symbol of strength, but in Lanafear, it symbolizes wealth.
Interesting to say that.
I've never don't actually have anything all that interesting about them, but so we.
I like that it's usually right. Like, is it usually like is that? Oh, this is the same thing that our friend was wearing in the town.
Yeah.
When he was that he was upset that he went to Drank Lake.
Yeah. So we got human effigy, life gem, amber herb, firebomb, it's a wishing herb. What? We picked one of these up, so we'll read about it. A small clay urn enwreathed in magic explodes, inflicts magic damage. That's always fun. Created in Melfia, a land that flourishes with magic and pyromancy. Though the magic contained in the urn lacks potency, it is a boon to any inexperienced traveler. So we like okay. So one, people are traveling in this era of the world. We have a Melfia, which is a new place we've also never heard of. A land that flourishes with magic and pyromancy. So pyromancy has left the Great Swamp, and it has, gone out into the world, I guess. And now it's commingling with magic.
Pyromancy's having a moment, and I think that's great.
Or at least it had a moment. We don't have no idea when.
It may not be having a moment anymore. You're right.
Melfia may not be flourishing right now. It's kind of one of the things.
It's impossible to tell. You're right. I wonder if Fafnir, or no, it's not Fafnir. It's I've already forgotten the name, which is kind of part of it, right? Like these names are all easily forgettable.
Yeah. Lanafear. And so let's see what we got here. We have a Pharos Lockstone. That's a new weird thing. Pharos Lockstone, stone activating a creation of Pharos the Vagabond. Pharos the Vagabond was a legend who wandered the lands creating contraption to help those in sincere and dire need. The scope of his travels was so wide that Pharos has been mistakenly credited with many inventions that were crafted by others.
Interesting.
Okay.
Pharos with that Thomas Edison swag right there.
And we have a key. Leningrass key. Opens blacksmith Leningrass shop in Majula.
Oh, finally, we help our friend.
Yeah, we met him last year. I don't like how that she has it. Like, she's all the way over here, and she's got this key for him. And like,
thank you kindly.
Just the classic Dark Souls thing of saying thank you very much and then laughing eerily.
Right. That's not even eerily. That's like that was a weird ass laugh.
Like it's like extremely upsetting laugh.
That initial like wheeze that she does that they transcribe as cat, which is like no, that is not a cat at all. But okay, so we got Leningrass key. Let's level up. Let's.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's right. We can't level up here because we don't level up at bonfires anymore. Remember?
I do remember. We have to go. We have to go to our friend.
We have to go see our friend in Majula.
We do have a friend.
We
in
have
Majula,
a friend in Majula.
We have a friend in Majula.
And because there's bonfires all over the place, we can just zip back to Majula.
Which honestly, if you're gonna make a system where you can only level up in Majula,
yeah.
Thanks for doing it that way, Dark Souls.
And here's our friend who's just sitting here. I love this pose, just like she's bored waiting for us.
Oh yeah,
just
like, are you coming by anytime soon, or like when can we expect
you? Hand on her
chin,
kicking, tapping the one foot. I like that she kind of alternates kicking with tapping. It's really good.
That pose is great.
It really is a fantastic pose.
It's like dejected, but it's also I don't know, like I don't even really know what to make of it. It's fascinating. It's fantastic. I love like the mindset that would go into giving a character like that this pose too.
It just this dead Dark Souls eyes.
Oh yeah, there's nothing exciting. Yeah, like her. Oh yeah, it's great. And like the way that it's not both hands out in like fear, it's not both hands in the head in terms of boredom. It looks like someone at a show or something like that.
Mm-hmm. No, this is the friend who's waiting for their other friend who's like flirting with the guy in the band.
Right. Yeah. No, that's exactly right.
So she's waiting for us to show up, and we showed up, and then.
Bearer of the curse.
Hi.
Seek the king, lest this last.
Yeah. Seek last. So let's level up and see what we can do here.
Seek last.
Seek last. So we were working on building up our strength and our dexterity because there is a weapon that I want to get. The Derby will probably use for at least a little bit at the beginning of the game, and then some other weapons later on. So
naturally.
There we go. We can get. I think we can almost. We just need like one more point. I think it's like 10 and 9 are the requirements.
Nice.
For the weapon. But so 10 and 8. That gets us a good bit of the ways there, and we also get. Say, look at that. We get a little bit of hit points out of it. We get 10 more hit points.
Well, now we're never gonna die.
We're never gonna die. That's
10 hit points is kind of a humiliating number to get. I like almost like you don't even care if it's a good amount or a bad amount, like within the game logic. It's kind of an upsetting number to get.
Yeah, it is. It's not great, but you know, we did it, and that's good enough.
That's what's most important.
We need 10 for that. And 15 for that, so we can't use anything new.
God.
But hey, no, that's our
that
self.
rocks.
It's an investment in the self. And sometimes investments in the self don't pay off right away. So there we go. Hey, buddy. Buddy, look, you can go inside here now. Don't be sad.
Oh, he's gonna be so amped when he finds out.
He has a short bow in here. We're gonna take his short bow. And break his barrel. Break his other barrel. And his chair.
Yeah. This is payment. I get to roll around and break stuff.
Guy, you could have just gone through these windows.
And then you wouldn't have had to pay the premium of having me destroy your stuff.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later. Ah, yes. Okay. Now I can get to work.
Get to work then.
But first,
buddy.
Let me set up. Come again later.
He's still just gonna sit there. This is the thing. Is like hollowing in this. Like, he really does look much more zombie-like.
Oh, absolutely.
Very green, pallor.
His whole look is like horrifying. He looks like he's like some sort of terrifying dwarf.
Yeah.
Like not dwarf as like, but like a dwarf from a Tolkien.
Well, I guess the thing
something.
he really does have that like the Tolkien, dwarf vibe about him, but then he's also a zombie. This person's whole look is a very good one. That phantom.
Oh, very nice. Yes, I agree.
Okay, so let's go back to the Cardinal. So this is the Crestfallen's Retreat, that first bonfire that we found. And I like how the bonfires all have little names now. So like there's Majula,
it's a nice improvement.
And there's things betwixt, and it's the far fire, the Firekeeper's dwelling. And then the far fire is the fire in Majula, and then so far we've got the Crestfallen Retreat and the Cardinal Tower.
Okay.
So
what's your favorite so far? It's Majula, I know. But non-Majula division, I think this one's my favorite. I really like the way the vine is over that bloodstained statue.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing with the statue, because the statue is very clearly like bloodstained, and it's a statue of this kind of like woman with her hands out. She is
very beneficent.
Like, yeah, but like it's interesting because like she's like evocative and like just really like mundane at the same time. Like, how many statues have we seen? Like, is this, which Mary is this?
Yeah, it's not even Our Lady of Guadalupe or something like that.
It's just like
it's not even super interesting.
Is it like is it a Guinevere? Like, is it
right?
Is it who is it? Is it a character we haven't met yet? Or we haven't even heard a myth of yet? All right, let's talk.
I knew you'd be back.
Terrifying. But we didn't
Love
get to
her.
talk to the merchant hag Melentia is her name also.
She has a name. That's really cool.
Yeah, and a title, merchant hag.
It's an important title. It's not.
Look, it is an important title. She's here. She has Leningrad key, for God's sakes.
My name
Where
is
did she find it? Why does she
Melentia.
have it?
You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off.
Jeez, Melentia.
Drang Lake's been a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago. When the giants crossed the sea.
So, there was a war long, long ago, and everyone here has left, according to Melentia. Which, if we think about it, like, who at the Majula so far is actually like a citizen of Majula? Like, what is it?
Well, I was gonna ask that, like, if everyone left, why? So that's the one question, and the other question I think immediately is, if everyone left, then why is everyone still here?
Yeah, and I mean, Melentia gives us the answer, is that all they get are strangers these days. So is everyone in Majula then a stranger? Are they from out of town?
Right. Was Melentia here? Is she part of Majula? Was she here during the war? How long ago was this war?
Seemed like the battles would never end.
So she was here for the...
was.
Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own. They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see now. But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says.
I love it.
I really like Melentia.
Yeah, no, I like her.
That rules.
I also love just like Dark Souls immediately. It's just like calling into contention its own like lore.
You hear about this? Well, I'm probably lying to you.
Yeah.
See ya.
It's high time that I pick up a move. I've a bargain for you next time we meet, my love. It's high time of a bargain. Lovely times these are.
Well, that's the benefit of being in Drang Lake where people travel. You get some people traveling to you.
Yeah. I'm surprised I've been seeing a number of signs pop up for other players, which is nice because I was worried that we wouldn't get such as like invasions or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised because this game uses a system called soul memory. That's awful. They tried to make some decisions on ways to they could fix the problems with multiplayer in Dark Souls 1. It's locked. You mean it's locked? Well, open up.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, it works in this one. Oh.
So, soul memory was supposed to fix something in Dark Souls 1?
Oh, I didn't get him in time.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Man, those guys are such a pain.
It's true. A hand axe and a radiant life gem. Can Derby use a hand axe? Derby can use the hand axe. Look at that.
Ooh, I love the hand axe.
That's cool, yeah.
Now that's neat. I like that a lot.
Got good, decent reach. Oh, what's that? There's a chest right here. There's a chest. Small leather shield and repair powder, because in this game, things break.
Yeah, you're gonna need it. Hope you packed a lot.
And a helm. Well, we don't have a helm yet, do we?
Oh, okay.
Oh, we've got imported hood. We've got that. Tough calls all around. This one's got... No. This one. There we go. Look at Derby's hat. It's a little conquistador
I love
hat.
Derby's hat. She looks like she looks kind of like I don't know, like sort of a neat, I mean, you're right. She looks like a conquistador.
Looks like a neat little Spaniard. Lava.
I wasn't going to say neat little Spaniard. I'd never say that word.
I said that word.
Thank you for saying it for us.
Oh, there's this guy over here. Yeah. Hit you with that hand axe. That's just like a gnarly looking rusted axe.
I love the hand axe.
Yeah, the hand axe is great. You go through the whole game, forget everything else that we were gonna do, just gonna do a hand axe build.
Hand axe build.
And so there's an item over there. Tongue. Okay, tongue. Is there anything?
Tongue?
Yes, it's just tongue.
Tongue. Does it? I don't get it.
Not here. I think because it's a hole.
Tongue.
A crack.
Oh, there's a soul down there. Or something.
There's something down there. So
yeah.
we're just gonna hop
go down.
here.
Step on the tongue. Tongue. Oh, I see.
And we get a divine blessing out of it.
Great.
Tongue. Sure.
Tongue. Sorta.
All right. So then, is there another? It's just her light. Okay.
We're back.
We're back. We're back here. All right. So let's see what we're gonna do now. Did we pick up anything interesting? What we got? Pear powder. Okay. Nah, we're good. All right. So let's just go back out here, and because there's stuff this way.
There's stuff every way in this game.
There really
That is like one of the coolest things about it. It does feel like it's overwhelming.
Love this axe.
I am so into this axe.
I don't think I've ever used the axe before either. Like I think that might be like the first time I've ever picked up and been like, oh, let's give it a try. It's better than what we've got.
I've certainly never used the axe before. Like that. This is all. There's like, isn't the club supposed to be very good in this game?
Oh,
like, I've never used
some
that, but
some
that's
clubs that are good in this game. Yeah, no, that's
yeah. I remember people talking about that, but I've never really heard much about the axe.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Oh no! That was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I forgot like the two-handing in this does actually like use more stamina because like the attack changes.
Yes.
And like that was like throwing me off a bunch there.
The good news is it still rocks.
Yeah, it still looked cool.
It's
as
still
hell.
super fun.
So
yeah.
Here we can go back into here if we need to. Let's see. There's a guy down there. And wait, who's doing?
Is it below you?
Wait,
Sounds like it's
oh no, it's
below
the
you.
guy over here, isn't it? Is it that guy? Maybe it's below me. No. You can hear it though. But, okay.
Someone is having a blast. You are very good at jumping.
I am surprised that I'm doing that well with it, to be honest. Sucker. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes around here. All these dudes.
Just hanging out on the... I like that they get to hang out on the weird non-OSHA regulation lumber.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like almost like kind of like it's like a siege wall, but like I don't like what are it's just like scaffolding. Like they were just trying to keep this this part of the castle going. But
now,
like,
are we to understand that the hollows in here are also like people who were killed during the war? I don't know if I like that or not, or if I think that or not, but like part of the whole like, oh, we couldn't, there were so many bodies and stuff, and now there's like all these people that look like soldiers. Do you think there's an easy signifier there, or is that just like probably
I think these are
as much of a dead end as anything?
I think these are the soldiers at this castle. Like I think
yeah.
We got that there was a war with giants. The giants came from across the sea, and there was just a really big ass war. And these guys are, like the trees that are here. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh no! No! Oh, this isn't good.
Shit.
You're in some sort of mossy realm.
Oh damn! He just dodged that.
Oh no! That was proper life gem use right there.
Shit.
Oh, God. No!
Did you get that? Oh, shit.
I admire how you keep trying to use the soul arrow too.
Yeah, well, Okay. Jesus Christ.
This is amazing. The amount of trouble you just got into there is so good.
That was just so uncalled for. Yeah, come up here. Come on. Go over here. Yeah. Jerk. Oh, there's something over here. What is this? Throwing knife. Cool. Great.
Hey, look, you probably could have used it in that fight there.
I probably could have. Oh, I got a torch and a soul. Okay, so we got one Estus flask left. I'm gonna munch this life gem now because
Good call.
Estus flask up.
God, that was
That was a lot, wasn't it?
that was something. Hey, look at these guys.
Yeah, these fucking these turtle dudes.
Oh, I was thinking about like the corpses there. Like, those oh no! I really like that your attention was on the turtle dudes and not the desiccated corpses.
You know.
You've seen one, you've seen them all. Uh-oh. He's very fast.
Yeah, he's surprisingly friendly, like sprightly for a large turtle man.
How much armor is he wearing?
I think he's just made of armor. It looks like it's.
Oh, well, that would explain why he's so fast, I guess.
But now he's stuck. He's stuck.
Oh no! Well, it happens.
They can't quite get to him.
Can you shoot his weapon?
Wait.
Oh, well, you can get him now.
No, I can't get to him in there. Can I get to him in here?
Boy.
Oh man, he got stuck.
That's just a shame. That was, you know.
I mean, he was a real hero.
Oh, 100%.
But
I just feel for him.
But also, what the hell? What's with giant turtle man?
I mean, was he guarding something in his cave?
He might have been. I don't know. Here's his little cave. He was facing this way. He's just standing here motionlessly, looking at this guy.
Staring at him.
Foot soldier shield.
Foot soldier shield.
Okay.
Maybe it was a friend of his.
Can we make use of this? Some buckler. Oh no, foot soldier shield. There it is. Doesn't really. Small leather shield's kind of better than it. It weighs a lot. You know.
This shield weighs a lot and isn't very good.
Buckler
Not to be ever used.
We can't use the buckler.
Oh, see, there you go.
Can we use? We can use the small leather shield, and we can use. Yeah, we can't. Oh, you need more dexterity to use the buckler.
Dexterity has really been our Achilles heel so far.
Yeah, well, we're working on it. You know.
It's true.
There we go. We got a little bullshit shield now. If we wanted to, we could parry.
We don't want to.
We don't
Hit him with the axe.
Yeah. Why parry when axe?
Now that's a message that we need to see more of.
All right, so here we go. We got one of these guys. We're just gonna.
Okay. Whoa!
Oh no, he killed that guy.
Well, that guy was already not in such a great place.
Yeah, he wasn't in such a great place. So there's these big armored turtlemen. Do you think they're turtles inside? They disappeared. Did you notice that? Like,
I did. That's like sort of like what like bosses do.
yeah.
But they're not. You know, they're not difficult enough. They're not like dark. They're not like the knight in Dark Souls 1. They're not quite that.
No, because then they'll come back. If I'm.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they come back at least. There's a ladder we can get back up if we need to.
Can't get through there.
No.
I've seen if I've seen one burning a barrier.
Oh, yeah, that is like a gout of flame.
Yeah, no, there's a gas leak back there.
Like they're really.
It's not good.
No. That's not. That's
don't want
not
any
just like
part
a
of
bunch
that.
of burning like like rubble. That's just.
Oh no,
This-
yeah, that's done.
This dude was trying to like run away. He's like.
Now, are these like? Do we think these are curse victims? That would make some sense.
Yeah, it's interesting because they're clearly stone though. They're not.
Right. So that's
They're not.
petrification.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa. That was interesting.
We just-
Bifocal fell out.
We just through that tree partially. So here's a cave, and there's all these dudes, and it's got fire in it. So in my experience, that means we should just run straight back down it, and then whoa, don't want to go that way.
Oh no! Oh no! Did you remember that was there?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I did not. That was a surprise
Because
to me.
my first time I had the most so one of my favorite moments in like my gaming life was in Shadowgate, which is absolutely a precursor to Dark Souls. It's a precursor to Kingsfield, it's a precursor to Dark Souls. Like I can draw you a direct line between those games to this one.
Okay.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I wrote an article for Paste. Go and look. Oh yeah, I did. It was like the 5 games you can play instead of while you wait for Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, that was a good article.
Yeah.
I knew I heard of Shadowgate.
Shadowgate's
Okay.
in there, because it is absolutely direct line. But in Shadowgate, there is you walk down a ladder. At one point, there's a trap door, and you go down it, and at the end of it is like a dragon. And the dragon is breathing fire. And every couple of ticks, the dragon spews fire again. So you have like limited amount of time like you can act down there before the dragon breathes fire. And what you ended up having to do is you have to get a shield at one point, I think. And then you can go down there and the shield will stop the fire. So it clearly has a high flame resist. But here is the weapon I was building us towards, the fire longsword.
Okay.
That's what.
Well, look. I mean, we can do it. Why not?
The fire longsword. Yeah, we need 1 more point in Dex. Fire longsword because it also scales with intelligence.
Interesting.
Derby's is smart. Derby has a 14 intelligence, so.
Derby's so wise.
And a lot of things just don't like fire, except for this guy. This guy fucking loves fire. Run, Derby.
Is he killable?
I think so.
Is there anything behind him?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did you see this?
Whoa.
What?
Ghost sword. Ghost axe.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's great. Okay,
The
sure.
engine just decided you need to see some more weapons.
There's a thing over there that we can jump to, doing this tree. I guess I'll try it. Why not?
Why not?
This is a hard jump because you have to jump off of this tree. And
to another tree.
Yeah, or not even to another tree. It's just, yeah. And that's what happens when you miss it.
Ooh, yeah. That's hard. You should drink an Estus flask before
yeah,
you do it again.
I'll drink the Estus flask. I'll try it one more time, and if I don't make it, then I'm just gonna go back to the bonfire.
I mean, it's probably just a soul or something. These are never.
I don't remember. Oh, God damn it!
We're not gonna find out.
Pathetic. It wasn't even a real attempt at all. All right, so we'll try it again, and maybe eventually. I don't think it's anything really crucial. I don't recall it being anything really crucial.
It's sticking in your craw, though.
It really is. Like I'm like I've got like 14 life gems. You know what? I'm gonna do it because otherwise it'll piss me off. I'll be like, we didn't finish that area.
I've been there. This is how I played the Souls games. When I played them, I would just keep like ramming my head against the wall forever.
There we go.
Oh, and it only took 1 more. Yep. Nice.
Prism stone.
Prism stone. 4. All right.
Prism stones.
Very important.
Hurrah for jumping. Yeah, but you know, hey, we did praise the sun. Is there a sun over here?
Go.
No, there's no fucking sun.
I think it's a prism stone. I think that's why they said that. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Come on, liar ahead.
There's nothing over there, so we're just gonna jump down there. Okay, cool. We killed all those people.
All right, good job though.
We didn't go up this ladder though. I think this ladder just takes me back to like the entryway, but
it's an odd little area.
It is a weird little like area. It is
fast glide.
There is a term. It's what is it? It is jacqueing. Jacqueing. It comes from a kind of much. It was a D&D, an old. I think she wrote for like Dragon Magazine was like or did modules, something like that. I can't remember, but way in the past, in like the 80s, and really responsible for dungeons that had multiple kind of discrete and like, you know, points of like entry that like, so like you had one dungeon and like if you went in through the back way, there would be a tunnel of spiders, you know, and like it would be like that the back entrance would have like, you know, kind of, you know, spider cobwebs like that led into it. But then there'd also be like a small fort by the front, and then but there'd also be over a little bit further away there'd be like a mine shaft, and each one kind of contained its own little mini adventure as part of the grander structure of the dungeon. And like
that's a neat way to do a Dungeons and Dragons module. I like that.
Yeah, and so it was very much like, you know, you could put together these. There's a weird structure over there we can't get to right now. But
can we not? We could try.
You can't.
I know there's no chance you'd die instantly.
I swear to God, I think you can cheese it. Like there is like an invisible, like the hitbox for one of the platforms extends a certain way. You can make your way over there, but it's just not worth it.
No.
There's something like that.
But that's interesting. That I didn't know the history of that. That's really cool.
I don't remember. It's like JACQUAY, like Jacques, something like that. She like did a bunch of dungeons like that, and it became like an actual like kind of big thing. And
I mean, it's a great idea.
Yeah, like. Oh, geez. Weird slowdown there. What's going on?
Game's just doing so much for us right now.
Fuck all y'all. What's going on here? Not even, just not dealing with this shit.
Out of here. Done.
Boom.
Bonfire.
Sit down. Go back to your places. One of my favorite things is like about like Dark Souls is like just like these sit the fuck down and go back to your places approach.
It's so good. Like just being like, yeah, I'm not interested. Please just vanish.
Yeah. Okay, and we're back here. Oh, and she's in a different thing now. She's just kind of standing there.
Now, see, she's one of my favorite merchants because she sells, if I'm recalling correctly, she sells life gems.
Well, Malencia does. This is just the Emerald Herald.
Oh, no, I meant Malencia. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you meant Malencia.
Lest this...
Malencia does sell life gems, and that is grand. All right, so there we go. We put our 1 point. And that's all we can do for now. Oh, God, we're so close to another level. Yeah, I want to level up based on these choices. But don't we have some souls we can eat, don't we? First, let's I love the hand axe, but I love that fire sword more. Oh yeah, that's what's up. There we go. Nothing like a good Dark Souls loves a basic ass longsword, and this one just happens to be enchanted with fire.
Dark Souls does love a basic ass longsword.
Dark Souls really like I do appreciate that about Dark Souls is like it's like no like yeah sure we've got the giant, you know, ridiculous gut swords, like we got the big ridiculous axes, like we can give you weird fancy swords and all that shit, but like basic longsword will just get you through. Like
oh yeah, absolutely.
I think the last time I did the first run through of Dark Souls 3 I did it with just the base longsword, and I never bothered to get like anything to use anything else because I was just like, this is fine. And everyone was like, oh, you got to get the dark sword OP, and I was just like, longsword fine.
don't care. Don't want dark sword. Don't want OP. That's one of the things though, right? Like the min-maxers of Dark Souls, and I respect them honestly. Like it's okay to be a min-maxer. That's fine. But there's something kind of like weird about not just like forming an attachment with a sword in this game, like deciding, okay, this is my sword that I like.
Yeah. All right.
I think I used the Crescent Moon Sword for like all of Demon Souls for some reason. I didn't know how to build my character, so they were never like built to use.
Well, if you, because there is the one crescent sword that you can get if you build the royal, but kind of continue the royal down the path the royal is already on. There's that one crescent, like the crescent falchion. That like
I think that's the one I ended up using.
Like that one just wrecks shit. If you just go and get that early, like there's your basic royal build.
Bearer of the curse, seek lest this.
Seek lest.
Seek lest.
Seek lest.
I always feel rude interrupting her, like especially like once I realized that was like so I'm gonna put a point in attunement because that's gonna give us another spell slot. And the one thing that we also need to build for like the problem with the hexing build is it requires a lot of stat investment. And that's kind of what limits that is, you know, it's interesting because like, you know, all classes have like limits on like what you can do. Like the strength build, you only need to pump strength, you know, like and you can hit like a truck. However, all the strength weapons are heavy and and slow. So like those are its limits. It's that they're heavy and slow, so you need to be able to, you either have to split your time between endurance and vitality after strength and like, you know, kind of build your build that way, or you need to like, you know, have no armor. So and then if you have no armor, you have no poise. There's like all kinds of trade-offs. Like, but with hex, you know, the big thing is it requires a lot of stats all over the place. You know, so one of the things is all of the spells require attunement. This is a Vancian classic Dungeons and Dragons. You know, you memorize your spells and your spell slots, and each one has uses, just like kind of Final Fantasy 1 was the same way. Hex spells take more slots than normal sorceries or pyromancies or miracles.
Interesting.
They will take up multiple slots for one spell, and they'll have less uses too. So you need a lot of attunement, and then you also need to, you know, because of the way it scales, intelligence and faith need to be equal. And both, you know, like we're gonna eventually work on getting faith up to 14, and then like. You know.
Now with a hex, it's still it like you can get it to recharge essentially your hex. Hexes when you rest, right? Like they don't go away forever.
Right.
It's not like buying them.
It's the Dungeons and Dragons rules. When you rest, you get your spell uses back.
Okay.
And when you rest, you can rememorize new spells. You can change the spells you have memorized. Like it's straight up Dungeons and Dragons, which borrowed it from Jack Vance. Did the Dying Earth fantasy or kind of fantasy sci-fi novels about Dying Earth, where the magic in that was like wizards basically like put like, you know, like mandalas in their brains basically to memorize their spells. Yeah,
that's grim.
Yeah, no, it's been 25 years since I've read them, but like good books. They are grim. All right, so
they are about a dying earth, so.
So then you notice we still haven't put a point into vitality yet. So like we're working on now.
Our health is going to be so low.
Yeah, so now we finally got strength and dex up to where we can use a weapon that I like and that'll hold us over for a long time. But then we've got to work on intelligence and faith. Now we're going to have a second spell slot. We have no vitality, no endurance, and no vigor.
I mean, like, listen, I feel like I don't have endurance and vigor in real life. Right? This is just true to my own worldview.
And then Trevor, one other thing is there's this stat called adaptability.
Oh, adaptability, the iframe stat.
Right, and that is exactly right, because adaptability is in charge of your iframes, because it controls your agility. I think attunement also does it. So thankfully, we don't have to worry about adaptability quite so much, but you'll notice our agility is 89, We need that to be at like at least 99 to get the iframes we need. I think you need to get it to be like 109. I have to check, because like maximum iframes I think is at like 109. So
yeah, the iframe stat, I even remember it being like, okay, like I guess I have to figure out the iframe stat now. Like I guess this is a thing that I'm gonna have to do in order to not like instantly die.
Yeah, it's complicated. So that's why I kind of was like, well, we're gonna get some levels up on this one.
Well, it's a lot of math, right? Like the adaptability and the iframe, like it's the way people figured it out is like it's like a serious equation.
Yeah, and shout out to everyone who did. Like normally I really like kind of roll my eyes at theory crafting with games, especially MMO theory crafting. Because it makes everyone miserable when like you have to go into a raid and like it's like, no, you did it wrong. But the people who figure out the formulas for damage and stats and iframes and poise and all that shit, shout out to them
heroes.
Because like fucking champions.
I mean, a generation of Dark Souls players wouldn't have existed without them.
No, like no one would, like honestly, seriously, people would just be like, "Fuck this game, I'm out."
I'm not figuring out what is adaptability. Why can't I roll?
Yeah, I'm not figuring out adaptability. Fuck this game, I'm out. But here's our buddy Leningrass. He is back here hammering away.
I'm so happy.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work.
I got you your key.
The name's Lenigrast, just a simple blacksmith. And you are, another useless traveler. A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
A miserable Lenigrast is.
I do. I love that he. So do we think Lenigrast is from here? Or do you think he just put down roots here?
I think he's from here. It would explain why he doesn't like the new people here.
Yeah, but also maybe he's just like, he was an out-of-towner and he doesn't like, he's been here so long that he's just not thinking about it anymore.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think like, I mean, because he's hollow, I guess I'm more prone to say like, yeah, okay, he's from here, but that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, it's tricky the way all this works. So he's gonna sell his repair powder. He's gonna sell his titanite shard. He's gonna sell his arrows. He does sell some weapons. This is where you can get you can just buy 2 maces and just go rip shit if you want. He also sells one of my favorite weapons, the S-Stock.
Oh, the S-Stock. That's a great weapon.
S-Stock is a great weapon, especially if you're doing the backstabbies, or the rapier, which is also great for the backstabbies. Rapiers suck in this game in IMO. No, they don't suck. They rule. They're a pain in the ass because they are fragile.
Yeah.
But he will let us reinforce our weapons. Let's see, can we reinforce our fire longsword? We can.
Oh, we can. All right.
Yeah. And so normally, like the fire longsword, it does split damage because it's enchanted with fire. So it does, half the damage as physical and half the damage as fire. But right now, the fire damage, like the fire resistance of the enemies we're gonna run into is it's negligible. So
okay.
I'm gonna reinforce this bitch because we actually have 1 titanite shard on us. So now we got fire longsword +1.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. We don't have enough money to buy.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Actually, we can talk
You
to him.
again? Can't you see that I'm busy?
He's busy, but he's not that busy. I bet he wants to
Correct.
talk
Are you
about
really?
himself.
Who are you?
You're worse
Who are you
than my
making this
reckless
for?
daughter. Don't
He
spend
hates
your
everyone.
whole life in transit, you hear?
What was that?
Don't spend your whole life in transit.
I
It's an
know.
interesting.
No, I couldn't hear what you were saying. Over.
Oh, I was saying it's not working on anything important. It's sort of like he hates all the travelers he's working for. Why does he feel the need to?
Yeah, who is he arming?
Yeah, right.
But I guess he's just doing. Oh, that person's got this Y-hander.
Pretty good sword. You should just give that to us.
I know, right?
You'll need souls to repair and improve equipment. I know only of smithing, but souls have many other uses as well. Don't waste your souls on useless trinkets. Think before you spend.
Good advice.
It's good advice, and it is interesting, you know, like it's especially because, you know, like I was just saying, we are already like, you know, we're gonna be spread thin with souls.
Can be strengthened with rare ore stone, but such ore stone won't come easily.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
My
farm it.
girl knows her stones, but she's always out prancing about. Now, there's a time for travels, but you can't wander the world forever. Even you must have someone waiting back home.
Which is, you know, that was the implication that the old ladies, the old firekeepers gave us.
Drat. Yeah. Don't spend your whole...
Okay, so he is...
Don't waste my time.
He's all upset about his daughter, who is a layabout. Or not a layabout.
No, it's the opposite.
Exactly
she travels too much.
She travels too much. So
yeah.
Maybe we'll run into her.
I mean, usually you'd hear that kind of complaint about a layabout, but
it's true. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the Forest of Fallen Giants, back to the Cardinal Tower again.
Fantastic.
And so, you know, an interesting thing is that we bought it. We got another.
I knew you'd be back.
There's their gal Melentia. But she has another copy of Soul Arrow for 1,500 souls, and we just happen to have 1,552 souls.
Okay.
And the way things work...
That means... Yeah.
The way things work
I think I know what this means.
Is that since we've got 2 copies, we can equip 2 copies for double the number of souls, of Soul Arrows. So now, Derby is ready to wreck shit. Look at these. We got some summon signs here. What's this? This is John Dark Soul.
I love him.
And let's see.
Absolutely a big fan.
Skyrim modder.
Okay.
Shout out to Skyrim modder and John Dark Soul. So we went that
John
way.
Dark Soul.
We went back through that way, and we did all of that down there. We ran around. We got this cool sword. We fought some turtlemen. And we went up here, and we did all this. We hopped down on this tree trunk and got a divine thing, and we came back here. But there's this down here. This hole. This next goatsea. A lot of goatsies here.
Yes.
You know, this is the era. This is the era of goatsea. Oh, there's the gas leak.
God, coming at it from the other side. It's because of that. It's because of that. It's not a gas leak. It's a dang salamander.
It's a dang salamander. I love salamanders in games like this. Is there anyone down here?
Yeah, me too. They're neat.
Oh yeah, there's a dude over there. That's a dude, right? Yeah, that is absolutely a dude.
Oh, yeah, I got him. Tried to trick us.
Oh, but see, look at that. He gets to put the fire on the sword. Fucks him right up. Oh. What is this guy? Derby's just Gandalfing it up. So that's the one thing is that
never late. She arrives precisely.
It's true. The Dungeons and Dragons won't, you know, they'll be like, oh no, the wizards don't like swords. But
wizards love swords.
Wizards fucking love them some swords.
Give me
magic
a break.
Swords? Are you kidding me? Who's this asshole over here? He's gonna try and get up. Fire on the sword, asshole. Yeah, okay. I'll let you have that. So then it's locked. And we can't
Ugh.
break this door because this door is solid. It's this weird. I love this construction is such a very strange way to build anything.
Yeah, why would you make like that stone bridge over it? Like it's not. It can't possibly be sturdy.
Yeah, but then over there, see, we've got this like crappy wooden structure. You know, like.
I love it.
What is all of this? Like, it doesn't make any sense, but that's what we got. Then there's another. Gonna use one of these guys.
Got a lot of fog doors.
Yeah, this game is more broken up in that way.
I mean, the odd thing about these fog doors too is it's like very rarely is it a boss too. Feels like.
It does. It's kind of it gives us that sense of like, you know, we're not that interested in the you know, contiguity of space.
Right.
And that like
right.
its division is almost more interested. You know, the creators of Dark Souls are more interested in its division. And so look at this guy over here, asshole. Oh shit!
Oh.
Fucking shooting arrows at me.
He showed you.
Yeah, well, what the fuck was that? Ta, sucker. Actually, can I just kill all these assholes from right here? You know what? Let's see something.
Oh, that's so sweet. These guys are so irritating.
Boom. Oh. Dope, you hit me.
I loved watching that. I will say the bounce when they fall is very, very satisfying.
It's very satisfying. Oh, but that means I can probably get this asshole over here too.
Yeah, you just gotta center him up.
Yep, a little bit up. There we go. Oh, he's gonna run over. Oh, he's gonna come over here.
Hey, you. Pretty fancy
stop
move.
Shooting arrows at me. I'll eat a life gem. I don't give a shit.
Like I think like the weird thing about this game for me is like it's hard to even say like what you're looking at points. Like it doesn't feel like badly designed or like too chaotic or whatever. But like unlike Dark Souls 1, it's like very difficult to say anything like legible about these spaces.
They really do like resist understanding in that regard.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I mean, like this is like a puzzle more than, you know, a proper space. Like, so we've got like, you know, we clearly understand like there's like structures over there. There's like this kind of walkway over here. There's a ladders going up to it. There's that pathway over there that one guy followed over. You know,
right.
And there's this kind of like lower structure. There's like I guess like 2 or 3 elevations maybe.
And it plays with your expectations in this kind of game where you're just like, well, there has to be treasure in every corner, so I have to see every corner. And so if you're looking for corners, like there's 800 of them. So it's overwhelming instantly.
Yeah. All right, who else is shooting arrows?
There's one down there to your if you go down there he is, yeah. Did you see him?
That asshole.
He's peeing. Taking a leak.
He blew up his skirt.
I got a YouTube ad today for kilts. That was like an odd.
Have you thought about wearing a kilt, Trevor?
I think if I were gonna wear a kilt, I don't have anything against the idea of wearing a kilt. I think I would just wear a dress.
I mean that is the distinction there.
Yeah, I feel like kilts, like if I was going for that effect, I feel like kilts, I'm not Scottish. I feel like I'd be putting on airs at that point. Like what am I trying to get across that I've chosen a kilt instead of a dress at that point?
I mean, some people just, you know, they just like having their balls free, but, you know, their ass covered.
I guess. But again, I'm just gonna say, like, if you're not like from the Highlands, then the dress is right there for you. Like,
That's
you really
true.
I feel like that's even cis men are wearing dresses now. It's not.
Well, the male Vieira that are coming to Final Fantasy 14 at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They can wear dresses.
Really?
I think that's yeah. What's one of the things they can wear like the Vieira dress or some shit like that too.
Okay.
Because
I think it's amazing that male Vieira were made just because everyone yelled loudly enough.
yeah, we still haven't gotten, or do we do have male Makote, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We have
do.
cat boys, because they didn't
Yeah,
have
that's
those in 11. 11, it was very specifically the men cat. The cat boys stay home and like tend to the hearth.
Okay, seems right.
Yeah.
But
oh, absolutely, like, buddy. Okay, fine. You know what? You win. Fair fucking play.
wow.
That was right through the brain. There was no question about that. That was just right through Derby's brain.
No hope of survival at that point. That's amazing. I'm intimidated that the new X pack is dropping this like right now. It's scaring me a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's kind of been fucking me up. I didn't realize I never finished Delta Escape. I thought I thought I was done with it.
No, you gotta fight Omega in like girl robot form.
Because there's Delta, Alpha, like, or Alpha, and then Sigma, and then Alpha Escape, and I was just like, I thought I was done, and I was not done. So I was last night just like crushing myself trying to get through.
Which is funny because it's not going anywhere.
No, but I was like, I have to wrap this up because this is from Stormblood, and that's like, that's
two patches ago.
So I had to finish that, and I finished Eden like earlier in the week, and I was desperately trying to get my Dragoon up, but I couldn't do that because the quests don't give enough fucking XP, and there's not enough fucking quests, and like dungeons take forever as a DPS.
Oh yeah, no, tell me about it. So I'm totally gonna play Sage this time around, so I'm gonna finally get to know what healing is like.
Oh god, you're gonna be one of those people.
What, picking up the new classes? Yeah, it's my first time ever able to do it. Of course I'm gonna be one of those people.
Picking up the fucking the mecha healer.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna do that. Absolutely.
I know.
100%. At least I'm not like, and the person I typically play with is picking up Reaper, so.
See, the thing that pisses me off is I main white mage.
Uh-huh.
So I'm used to having Qs that just instantly pop. And I work very hard.
Who's this guy?
Oh, this is one of my favorite people in Dark Souls.
Oh, okay.
And he's very interesting to me. You know why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because one, he's a weirdo.
Yeah, he's very strange.
He's just the weirdest fucking thing. He does remind me of the guy who's on the ground in Bloodborne. There's an NPC who's like in the chapel, which is like one of the sanctuary areas. He's like the the chapel keeper. He's kind of similarly fucked up and weird and just kind of crawling on the ground like this. But what's this guy's deal?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think.
What?
My name is Kale. I'm a traveler like yourself. I'm navigating the continent to create a map.
He is a cartographer. He is Kale the cartographer. He is trying to make a map of the continent of Drang Lake. We don't get maps in Dark Souls.
No.
So this is a really interesting dude to me personally, because you only make maps of things that are worth mapping.
Right.
And like Lord Dren, it's really funny because I had started writing a whole article about this.
About Kale?
Not even, well, kind of about Kale, but like Elden Ring is going to have a map in it. It's the first Dark Souls game or Souls game to have a map.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Don't know how I feel about that.
Right. It's interesting. It's weird. But that means the relationship of player to space and space to itself and all of these things has way more importance. It has a very specific importance because maps mean things. And so Kale shows up in Dark Souls 2, and he is trying to map this land.
Why cartography, you ask?
Unmappable.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. When I first came to this forsaken land, it was a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps.
Yeah, so Kale is having some lapses in memory, which, as we know, is the current kind of symptom of the undead curse. Yeah,
right. That's to be expected.
Losing his sense of it, and he ended up here, which means he is a traveler here because he's got the undead curse.
I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid.
Does he come back to Majula now? Yeah, Dark Souls did say squatters' rights.
He does. He will come back to Majula.
Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangleic. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it.
Well, that's very strange.
Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait. No. That wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall. Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me. Shame on you. You should have told me before. Here, take this. A key to the mansion. What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here.
Squatter with a key.
Yeah, right.
Kind of an interesting contradiction.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe he found it in the house. Who knows?
Incredible, really, isn't it? Such a map to be chiseled in stone. Oh, but one thing. I would not venture deep into the mansion. Now, I can't be certain, but I've heard disturbing noises. Something about it feels wrong. Just be careful, please.
Oh, that's strange.
I'll be back in Majula soon. Perhaps we will meet again and discuss maps at our leisure.
Okay, Kale.
We all got that one friend who wants to discuss maps at his leisure.
I respect Kale's interests. Like, he wants to talk about maps. I would talk to Kale about maps.
It's such a good twisting of the concept of cartography to say that you found a map and now you're proving that it's real.
Yeah,
it's great.
Give me that amber herb.
Oh yeah, it's that sticky herb.
Revenge. So Kale's here. He is fascinating. All these people were killed by a boulder.
Oh. Okay. Boulder coming.
Let's see. That guy fell off. Okay.
Okay, cool. I support him.
We actually missed the boulder. The boulder came through.
I heard it go. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what that was.
And then some people just fall off.
Oh, and then there's a hole.
Yeah. Death ahead, therefore hurrah for jumping. Just
so many people just.
That one guy at the end who looks like everyone, like he saw everyone do it, and then he was just like, "All right, I guess we're doing this."
Hey, cool. I like to imagine as a player, he like touched the bloodstain and saw the people jump down, and he was like, "Well,
yeah,
it might be something there for me."
Maybe for me, it'll be different.
It'll work different, yeah. Hope Spring is eternal.
I mean, that is Dark Souls. It's at this time for me, it's gonna work out differently.
It's the quintessential thing behind the last stab that always kills every person who's ever played this game. Where you have a boss down to its like very, very last thing, you just go for one more stab.
Yep.
This time, this is not going to be a mistake.
Yeah. No,
okay. So our puzzle is unfolding itself for us.
Yeah. There's that guy. We got our revenge. We got our revenge early.
Revenge.
Wings required. Therefore, try resignation.
Resignation.
And so this kind of drops us back to the beginning, but there's still.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
There's some spaces we haven't quite.
Oh, there's the guy who got you right between the eyes.
Ah.
Gotcha. Ah.
Boom. That he hit hard.
He really did. Dark Souls is one of the only games that I feel like going down is way more interesting for me as a player. Like when I'm like, oh, I can find treasure down here, than going up.
Right spot ahead. Yeah, it is. There's nothing over here. But we could die in
Therefore,
that water.
try walking.
Right? Mm-hmm. There's really nothing here. We can't.
I guess
actually...
is that a jump or?
No, that's a. If we try that jump, we die.
Okay.
That's.
We do love certainty.
I know enough Dark Souls to know that jump we die. Let's see. How do we?
That's the kind of jump that would tempt me.
Oh, that's right. We could go over here. Okay. So we're over here and try rolling.
Does not sound.
No, that
does not sound sturdy.
That's a lie. Yeah, no, none of this is a real structure. Like, let's be real here. So,
turtle guy.
Yeah, he's back there behind this fence. Titanite shard. Hey.
Ooh, nice, excellent.
See, we can't get through there though.
Okay, yeah, that one's not a breakable one. Yeah.
No, it is not. It's very.
I appreciate that it made that very clear.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, that's why there's the ladder.
Yep.
There. Okay.
And then there's this ladder here to get us back up here. Like it's really interesting because like you can tell like this is much more of a Bloodborne level design, you know, like
100%, yeah,
a Dark Souls level design. These kind of self-contained little kind of navigation puzzles.
Well, it reminds me of that. There's that area in Dark Souls, or not Dark Souls, in Bloodborne, where it's like there's a it's almost like a little like water pit basically with weird enemies in there at the bottom of. I forget. Like it's very hard for me to actually even remember it. But like it was sort of like this in a way that nothing in like Souls games really typically is.
Yeah. Well, so now the question is, we did all that. We got the key to the mansion. We could go back, take a look at the mansion, or we could try like maybe this door. I don't know. Should we do, Trav?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Why don't we try that door?
All right.
Because we can always go back to the mansion, but I don't know if we're gonna. Oh,
it's
okay.
Locked.
Well. Yeah, that's. I'm glad we tried it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe we go to the mansion. Unless you want to try and find like a.
We tried this door. It's not open from this side.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh,
Well,
one of those. Oh, okay.
Look at all the people here. See who's here. Okay. Asterix. Thea. Skyrim modder still.
Skyrim modder. Love it.
I
Love
feel
it.
like we should even just like summon Skyrim modder. Just freaking Kevin.
Kevin. There's Kevin.
There's Kevin.
Ooh, Kevin's creepy.
You know, Kevin's just a sorcerer who's wearing the hood, the traveler's hood.
Okay.
Wait, where do we? Oh, I know. We went the wrong way. I know where we have to go.
Oh, well, there we go.
I remember now. Because get down there, Derby. Go on the ladder. Yeah. And this is the problem. Is that we solved the puzzle for this room, but we didn't finish this room because there's another pathway. We did not way. Yeah, because there's up
Well, that
here.
is. Oh, okay. So our dungeon master is very upset with us.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Come on,
these guys
explore the space a little more.
Yeah, he was like, "You guys, you didn't just one question. You just had to ask. It's really obvious."
We're really mad at him. He does this all the time.
Oh God, I'm glad that didn't kill us.
Derby lived. I thought it did. I thought for sure.
I was really concerned there for a minute. I'm not gonna lie at all.
Like,
okay,
well,
now we need
that's the end of Derby.
Something. We need to do something real important.
Oh, geez. Yes, I remember this part very well, actually. This part gave me a lot of trouble.
Boom! Shortcut, bitches.
Love it. Love it.
I love that so much. That is one of my favorite things. And the interesting thing is if you come here and like you clear out those bubbles or those barrels, not bubbles.
Clear out those bubbles.
Clear out the barrels before the guy throws the shit at you. You don't get that shortcut.
Oh, so it only happens if he throws it.
If he throws it and he hits those barrels. You can do it yourself if you have your own.
But you can't just blow up the barrels.
No. Well, you have to. I mean, you can blow up the. You can't just destroy the barrels. Like if you roll into them, it won't work.
Right.
Like you have to blow them up with fire.
And what a good shortcut it is too.
Yeah. Like if you kill him, doesn't work. If you, like, yep, you got to do that. Got to blow it up.
Isn't a boss nearby?
There is a boss nearby. There is indeed. I wonder, should we bring a friend? Should we bring a friend and fight a boss?
Yeah, let's do it.
Paul Venus.
Paul Venus.
Let's see. Paul Venus. T-Will.
T-Will.
T-Will's pretty good.
T-Will, yeah.
T-Will's a cleric. I know those robes.
We like that.
Vladimir.
Okay.
Vladimir's got that neat hat.
That is a cool hat.
There's Thea.
There's
Thea's a cleric. Medeo. Medeo's got.
Oh, why?
Medeo's doing it. Medeo's got that mace.
He's going for it, yeah.
T-Will.
T-Will's there again. Okay.
I don't know. Who do you think?
Skyrim modder. I think we need to summon Skyrim. Yeah.
I don't know that I want to summon Skyrim modder. They might suck. I think we need Paul Venus.
Paul Venus it is, yeah.
Yeah, listen, Paul Venus. Let's do it, Paul Venus.
When there is an important job to do, it's time to summon Paul Venus.
Paul Venus. Jesus. I mean, technically, we could get Paul Venus and Skyrim modder. Should we do that? Should we bring the whole...
Let's give it a try.
Oh, the sign disappeared. Summoning shade.
Darn.
Maybe someone... Oh, this is a Ciboso.
Wow, cool mustache on that guy.
Yeah. Where's Paul Venus? Come on, Paul Venus.
Shouldn't he just show up right here? Is that...
Yeah, that's usually what they do. Where's our shade? No?
That's frustrating.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try.
Sabosian.
Or actually, yeah. Let's try. Oh wait. No. Yeah, I guess Paulbinus is not Ether Soul. That's not interesting.
It's kind of try hard.
Yeah, it is. Okay, Zerail, no. Neemly of Roth. Some serious fucking RPs going on here.
Yeah, really.
Of Roth. I feel like I need to use a summon because there's so many and I'm a human right now, so it's just like I have to, like,
Yeah.
you know,
No,
there's
course.
so few chances in this game. But I kind of, I wanted Paulbinus. I wanted Paulbinus and I wanted
and I'm mad that he's not here. Paulbinus, Skyrim modder, there was, like, Dark Soulsman.
Yeah, John Dark Souls.
John Dark Souls, yeah.
Now,
I guess I'm
not summoning Ether Soul. Come on.
It really is kind of cringy, yeah.
Oh wait, here we go. What do we got? Eunice.
All right.
Gilgo the
Wise. Gilgo the Wise.
Fucking Gilgo the Wise. There we go. Summoning a phantom. And come on, Gilgo the Wise. Who's this? Eunice. Okay, now we went. Gilgo the Wise.
Yeah, he's here.
Gilgo the Wise. War cry. Derby's doing the war cry for Gilgo the Wise.
Love it.
Gilgo the Wise. He is also
war
cry.
Does war cry.
All right, let's.
Oh
wait, who's over here? Who's over here? Kevin. Kevin. Kevin and Gilgo the Wise. This is Dark Souls. This is how Dark Souls rules. Gilgo the Wise left.
Because he thought you wanted Kevin.
No, I want both of you.
Well, I don't think it's gonna happen now.
Yeah,
that's fine. We'll stick with Kevin.
It's fine. We're with Kevin. Yeah.
Give Kevin the war cry.
Go.
Oh.
Well, fuck all these assholes.
All right. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to do it ourselves.
Fine. We're gonna fuck all you guys. Actually, you know what we're gonna do first?
Yeah, that seems like a smart idea.
Munch on this guy. What's that? Okay, 200. I think we're gonna need more than that. Let's see how much we need. Oh no, we only need 1408 to level up.
Should we do the boss, or should we wait till next time to do the boss?
Well, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one thing.
We should. Well, yeah, because I was gonna say we can go back to Majula and get our level up and go to the mansion.
Yeah.
Bearer of the curse, seek less.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put this in. We need to start bumping faith, so we can get that up there. All right, 5 faith, 14.
You gotta have 5 faith.
Okay. Before we go to the mansion, I want to do this one thing.
Okay.
Because it's not gonna work, Trevor. We need to do something important for the people. The people need this.
Well, no, listen. I am with you.
Larry Capucha.
Let's give it a try. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Come on, Larry Capucha.
Ready the war cry.
Hi, Larry Capucha. Come on, Larry. Oh man, fuck all these buddies. If I had Larry Capucha, fuck you. We're gonna do this ourselves.
Are they just waiting for something else? Is that what's
like they must be? I don't know what they're waiting for, but. So here we go. We're gonna go here. We're gonna fight a boss.
Oh yes, here we go. I like this boss.
Oh, we got an Estus flash shard. Repair powder. Oh! So here's...
There he is. The Pursuer.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
Oh. Nope.
Oh my.
Cursed. Achievement unlocked. This is Dark Souls.
Oh boy.
We died.
And got cursed.
There we go. Or one death.
Oh, was that the important thing we needed to have happen?
That was the important thing. We needed to die. We needed to fight. We needed to go see Pursuer. Because Pursuer rules.
I think like the coolest thing about this game is that there's a boss that just like shows up in extremely unfortunate moments and kills you. His name's Pursuer.
Yeah. So there we go. I think that's an episode. I think.
Okay, we'll start with the mansion next time.
We'll start with the mansion next time, and then we'll do the Forest of the Fallen Giants Part 2. Because now I think we're into it.
Yeah, I love the way these games go, like, or I love the way that this game goes in terms of like these videos, because it really is like we'll probably fight like 5 bosses one time, and then it really is like it's not a game that cares a lot about your expectations.
No, I think that's it's a really interesting way the game paces itself. Because like we did this eventually. After we do the Forest Finals, we're gonna we'll do that Hyde's Tower, and like that's over in an instant. It's the pacing on these zones is very interesting.
Yeah.
So.
No, I really like it. I'm super excited to see more.
Trevor, it's our second episode. I'm so glad we're doing this once again.
This is great.
Where can people find you?
Oh gosh. Well, my book is on sale.
I think the book.
I think you can get it at Amazon only now. I think sales are kind of weird. But because like I guess a lot of people bought it, so that's my hope anyway.
Awesome.
I won't know for sure until the end of the year, but it's called Story Mode. It's about video games. Dia has a blurb in it, so it has to be good. Basically about like video games and culture. I look at long series. I look at Dark Souls, so you can even read a chapter on Dark Souls in there. And then my Twitter's Hagelbon, Hegelbon, and the podcast is No Cartridge. That's something's always on there, so you can check that out too. Also on video games and culture, typically Dia is on there as well. So,
and I'll be showing up at some point. We can talk about Endwalker.
Oh my, yeah, no, we're gonna have to. We've done it with Stormblood and Shadowbringers. We're gonna have to do Endwalker. So, but yeah, no, looking forward to being here next week.
Yeah, next week we'll be back, and we'll talk more. We'll do more Dark Souls. If you are playing Final Fantasy XIV, I hope you're hype. I'm gonna get this up in the next, hopefully 3 hours, because I'm staying up for it.
You're staying up for it?
Yeah, I'm staying up for that shit. Yeah, no, like I'm treating it. I'm reviewing it for pace. So
yeah, well, you got to get through it fast.
So I gotta get on the ground running, because I know that the servers are gonna be up and down all night.
Well, they're gonna, you're gonna be on for 10 minutes, and then it's gonna.
But hey,
crash.
That's what's important. Yeah. All right. So till next week. Thank you, everyone. Remember, you have a friend in Majula, and that friend's Derby. Bye.
Derby.